Hey, what is going on? Welcome to the Sync Producer Spotlight. My name is Jason Dowty. If you're wondering what this is or who I am, I'm just a member of a community called the Sync Producer Hub. It's run by Anthony Clint Jr. Basically, he started off um, doing a Road to 10 Placements course, probably, I don't know, like towards the end of the 2010s, something like that, right? Where he found his way into the sync licensing world and found a lot of success with it. And since he did, he was like, you know what? Let me create a community. Let me create a course. Let me teach other people how to do that. And that's how the Sync Producer Hub was born. What's up? Produced by Janny HB. I see you in there. What's up, Michael Connor Music? If you enjoyed that countdown music, that was by Michael Connor. He is part of currently in the current class of the TV Placement Mastery course. And the guest that we have today is also part of that course. So, what we do every 2 weeks or so is we bring on somebody from the hub and we shine the spotlight on them, right? We want to know more about them. We want to know what their sync journey has been like so far, what they've learned from the hub, what they can teach us, all of those types of things. So today, I am bringing on Chelsea Locklear. We heard when we had Clint as a guest, we heard one of the collabs from everybody in the mastery course. Bronx Child, her, Michael Connor Music, and Clint all put this incredible song together. She submitted 2 tracks for us to listen to today, but I also grabbed that one again because I want to hear it again. So I want to share that again if that's all right. But without further ado, let's bring her on. Chelsea,
Yeah.
what's happening?
Oh, nothing much, man. I'm enjoying some South Carolina weather right now.
Okay. Well, I have some friends in Virginia, and I know last week, like it was snowing one day and like in the 70s the next day, or it was the other way around. It was in the 70s one day and then it was
Yeah.
snowing the next day. Did you get any of
It,
that?
it's been very confusing. My nose doesn't know what to do. So, as a vocalist, my nasals are like, this is the dumbest thing in the entire world. But yeah, it's been like 80 today. It was 30 2 days ago. So
Yeah,
it's been all over the place.
it's crazy. I mean, I'm in Canada. It's always cold. So,
Oh, okay.
well, not always, but when the summer hits, but this time March cold.
Mhm. Yep.
All right, we do have Bronx Child is in the building.
Let's
We've
go,
got
Bronx.
there you go, Michael
Love that
Connor
guy.
Jr. There we
Let's
go.
go. My
Word works.
boys.
There we go. Awesome. All right, so let's get started. I want to know a little bit more about you because your songwriting, your voice. I see guitars behind you. You're just an amazing talent. I want to
Thanks.
know where it all started and what got you making music and on this journey.
Yeah. I started writing poetry when I was 12, and that for me translated into wanting to write songs, just condensed form because I'd write spoken word style, so it would be like 3 pages long. And it just led into songwriting because I wanted to condense it, and, that led to picking up the acoustic guitar when I was about 18, and so crazy enough, that's been 14 years now.
Wow.
No, nope, can't do math. 16 years. Yeah, there we go. And the biggest challenge at that time was just learning how to sing and play guitar at the same time because it's harder than people think. Uh,
Yeah, I bet it is.
yeah.
That's interesting. You started off with lyrics,
Mhm.
right? Like you started off like I'm backwards. I started off with melodies, music, and all of that, and then that's why I'm not very good at lyrics.
Yeah. Well,
So
I'd imagine we start off with whatever we've got naturally inside of us ready to come out. So for me, it was wanting to say the thing. For you, it was wanting to play, hum the thing.
yeah,
Makes sense to me. I would drive past buildings and music would be in my head, but I wouldn't know how to make it. And so I would beatbox dependent on the size and the color of the thing that I would pass in my head. I
hmm
just make drum rhythms. So
I I used to be in a like a boy band, and there was a guy in my group who
yes,
that was back. It was a long time ago. There's
Canadian boy band.
well, actually, they're in Virginia. Like I'm from Oklahoma originally,
Okay.
and then I got a job at a place called Busch Gardens in Virginia.
Love Busch Gardens.
Okay, right. And then I met some guys there who got, like, a record deal, and then I ended up joining their, like that's how I got into it.
Very cool.
One of the guys in that group was a really talented songwriter, and he always carried around what he called a lick saver, which is one of those digital recording things
Yeah.
before technology caught
It
up.
looks like a taser. It's got those 2 pointed things on the end of it. Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're
Did you carry something like that around, or are you young enough where you just always had a phone?
Uh, no, I think I had a phone. I had a phone that could start recording when I was, like, 19, so that was way later for me. I
Okay.
uh, for me, that was late. 19, 20, I started texting.
Okay.
So I how did I remember? I think I would hum it. I had an iPod for a while that could press like, my dad's old iPhone, I turned it into an iPod because it wasn't a phone anymore when he got his new phone.
Mhm.
Um, I would hum ideas into that, uh, and then overall, I think my memory I'm much more reliant on technology now because back in the day, I think I would sing it until I had it memorized.
Okay.
That's how I
Wow.
mostly did it back in the day.
Yeah,
Now, there's no hope for that now. Now, if I don't sing it, like, I have this with me all the time. I'll just hum it, sing it right into there, and then move on throughout the day because song ideas happen all the time.
oh,
So,
that's cool.
yeah.
That's so what happened? So, okay, you're, making music, you picked up
Mhm.
the guitar,
Yep.
you're writing all these songs. Where did you take it next?
Next was to the church. That was the next place where I started to use it in a live setting. I used it in church and in band in school.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
I, started playing, tuba, so that got me introduced to the bass section of things. And then, there was a drum line they had, and I was obsessed with rhythm. Again, beatboxing in the streets. So I traded my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card for a plastic pair of drumsticks. Like, anything I could do to get my hand on a new instrument, I was doing it. And I was that nerd that would stay after school and just be like, "Can I play that?" To the band teacher. I was like, "Can I touch that? Can I play that instrument?" He's like, "I don't know if you can." I'm like, "I don't know either, but can I try?" Um, I just wanted to I was obsessed. I wanted to try everything, because I wanted a way for the songs to come out. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
There was a guy I worked with at Busch Gardens who was a tuba player, and
God bless him.
he used to beatbox into the tuba and
Yes.
amplify it. Did you ever do
Yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Tuba is basically a big amp. That's what it is. I would sing into it, whistle into it, beatbox into it.
That's awesome.
The worst thing to do with a tuba is the ones that sit on the chair. They're real big. They sit on the edge of your seat between your legs.
Oh,
The
yeah.
worst thing is when you'd miss the seat and it would drop and the bell would hit you. I
Oof.
guarantee you I have dents somewhere on my head from the tuba dropping down. Yeah, but tuba's great.
What was the marching tuba called?
A sousaphone.
Sousaphone, right,
Mhm.
right, right, yeah.
Or if you have it over your shoulder, it's called a bazooka tuba.
Oh, okay. Alright, I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, those ones I think that's the nickname for it. I don't know the official name.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Allison Hawkins, KJ in the house, Ray
Welcome.
Garcia. Yeah, welcome all. Um, so, uh, you got into that, right? So you're playing the tuba, you're picking up any instrument that you can, you're writing
Mhm.
music, you're all of that.
Yep.
When did you decide, like, "You know what? I wanna record some of this and have people hear it instead of
I
the live setting?"
Sure. I think the having people hear it part came a little later for me, but the wanting to capture it happened probably when I was 17, 18. Around the same time I was picking up guitar, I, saved up money and bought a Mac. Like, they're still expensive, but I feel like back in the day, they were even more it was like it wasn't normal to have a Mac at the time. Like,
Mhm.
that was a super huge luxury, still a luxury, but not as much. Um, so I, saved up for that, and then I just started singing my ideas. Singing the ideas hold on, I gotta turn this back on.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You got a little fuzzy there for a minute. We can all hear you very well, though, just so you know.
I don't know what happened. Hold on, maybe if I don't how do you unblur the background? How do you take that off?
I don't know.
Hold on. Settings, virtual background, don't blur it. How about now? We good?
Yeah, you're a little better now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Um, so I would record my ideas into that, and then
Okay.
just I would just layer, and I would start pressing effects of all sorts of kinds that I could find, whatever it was. I fell in love with reverb, didn't know what it was. Just started throwing it on everything. So, I think a lot of my, production style happened on accident. It wasn't from watching people, it was just from pressing the wrong things until I got it right.
Yeah, Clint said that about, that's what differentiates us from AI a lot of the times is
Mm,
our happy mistakes.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that makes
definitely.
sense. Do you Allison says that you're from Pahrump, Nevada originally, is that right?
Who's from Nevada?
Allison?
Me?
Oh, no, she's from Pahrump.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sounds
okay.
about
You're I
right.
was like, "You're in South Carolina." I was wondering if you lived there. She's saying she's from there.
Okay.
So, when Clint starts his lives, he normally starts by, "Hey, tell us where you're from," and whatever,
Oh, yeah.
so
That makes sense.
and normally he asks Allison what she's eating for dinner, so, hey, if you wanna share that, Allison, go right ahead.
That'd be great. We'd love to know. What are you eating?
Well, that's cool. Alright, so you
Yeah.
started capturing things, you got a Mac.
Yep.
What did you start off in GarageBand and then just kinda work your way into a DAW after that? And
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
yeah,
Started in GarageBand and then eventually went to school for music, and then I got into Ableton.
okay. Alright, where'd you go to school?
It's called Ocean's Edge School of Worship or Ocean's Edge. It is a school in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's where I was raised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Ray Garcia lives in Florida as
Okay.
well. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Florida's where it's at personally.
Okay.
I like Florida a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me rephrase. I don't like the weather. I like the culture of Florida.
You
Just
don't
very, very diverse, very eclectic. I like it very much.
but it rains every day at 3 o'clock.
In the summertime in South Florida, that's true, but I will say the kind of people you'll run into, like, it's just wild. I like it down there. You never know what you're gonna get,
That is true.
and I think that's fun.
They, you know Florida Man, right? How they always have the Florida Man stories?
Oh, yeah, how the, like, the guy threw a gator through a Wendy's drive-through window.
In general, they have the craziest people doing the craziest
It's
things.
always Florida. That's why whenever people are like, "Zombie apocalypse happens, the United States splits up into sections. Who's
Uh-huh.
winning?" I'm like, "Whoever has Florida." Whoever has Florida will be a different breed. So,
Awesome. Alright, so, okay, so, we're in school,
yep,
Ableton,
Ableton.
and then were you like, "You know what? Let me get my music out there." Were you trying to get people to hear it at any point?
Yeah, I'd say in my early 20s was whenever I started to, that was whenever I started to be like, "Hey, I actually wonder if people would enjoy this as much as I enjoy creating it."
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I went on to, like, ReverbNation.com,
Oh,
and
I remember Reverb Nation,
yeah,
yeah.
it's apparently still a thing, but,
Ye
I don't use it for distribution anymore, but I would go on contests, things like that, and, um, listen to other people's stuff, learn, emulate sounds, do that all the time.
What, musical inspirations or other artists or things inspired you as you were kinda learning your craft?
That's a great question. This line is driving me crazy. Hold on. There we go.
It's
Goodness.
still there, it's still there. You can
No!
get
I hate it. Light right there.
It's that light, yep.
Now we could take a time to admire the guitars on the wall. We have a Taylor and a Fender. I don't know what the mandolin is. Okay, it's fine. Um, sorry, what was the last thing you asked me? Inspirations, right?
Inspirational artists or producers or
Yeah.
musicians or anything,
Um,
poets.
so so producers has been more of a recent thing I've been paying attention to for inspiration. When I started writing, I grew up listening to a lot of Motown, so Aretha Franklin or 70s, 60s funk. So Earth, Wind and Fire,
Mhm.
like and they're so rhythm and blues focused. Um, and because it was that way, the rhythm always caught me. Like the way that September was written and the way that that thing flows by Earth, Wind and Fire is just different. I love it. Um, I loved Alicia Keys. artists, like anybody in rhythm and blues, like R&B was my jam. And then as I started to get older, I really liked artists like I listened to a lot of Usher growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed him and like a young Chris Brown. I loved that. And then I got into Tori Kelly, Jason Splithoff. Um, now I love some Clark Beckham, artists like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a true musician.
I do. I love it. I love to play. I love to write.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you, you got on Reverb Nation and all of that. When along the way did you kind of say, "You know what? I wanna get some of this music into TV and film." Like, when did that start?
That's brand new.
That's brand new. Okay,
That's
alright.
been yeah, that's been in the past 2 years.
Okay.
So that's been very new in the music journey. I had a friend named Johnny who's finally been getting some placements after putting a lot of hard work in, and he's phenomenal.
Mhm.
He works up in North Carolina, not too far from me. We went to school together. And he kept hounding me. He's like, "You gotta check out this sink licensing." And I'm imagining like a kitchen sink where you wash your hands. And I'm like, "I'm not becoming a plumber, Johnny. I'm not doing it. I don't understand why you're talking to me about this." He's like, "No, you silly goose. No, no." It's music for TV and film. And so I just felt inadequate when he would talk about it. I'm like, "I'm an artist. I can't do that." I didn't realize those worlds could collide. And he would not leave me alone about it all the
Yeah,
time. Just hitting me up being like, "Hey, there's this opportunity. They're looking for grunge female songwriter, like, you can match any style they have, just try it." And after a year and a half of him talking to me about it, I stumbled into it and I was like, "Okay, I'll try it." And then I saw Clint's stuff online and he was posting about the classes, the school, the hub.
mhm.
And I remember thinking the sentence, "If I don't invest, I'm gonna hit this cap and I'm not gonna grow as an artist, as a songwriter, in sync licensing. Like, I'm not gonna be able to teach myself all the things. I need to put money down and I need to invest and I need to try."
Yeah,
And so I did, and it felt like giving God something to work with.
yeah.
And so that was my window. Johnny was my window. And then I realized there was a front door, and I feel like Clint showed me the front door and was like, "You can come in this way." Um, and it's been a lot of learning, and I think my favorite part of it has been it's been learning that the collaboration that I have as an artist works really well in the collab world with sync as well. Like,
Right.
they merge so easily. People are always just people.
Mhm.
And that's my favorite part of my job is the people. So learning that sync it's not isolated. You don't have to do everything by yourself if you don't want to. I was like, this is kind of cool. I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Johnny
How
for,
seriously.
you know,
Johnny's the guy.
opening the window,
he
and then,
just
of
got
course.
on he just got on Grey's Anatomy a couple times.
Oh,
Uh,
that show's huge for breaking new, like, artists. They break new
mhm.
artists as well, yeah.
Yeah, he's been the producer for the artists that have broken into that. He's
Oh,
been the sync producer for them. So, he's been killing it.
yeah. Well, one thing that more music libraries and more music supervisors are calling for, especially with AI, is they're looking for music that is truly unique,
Mhm.
not stock, right?
Yeah.
So, an artist like yourself who came from a background of, writing poetries, playing tubas, beatboxing, and mandolins and all of that,
Playing tubas, like, that's my thing.
you're I think you're a good match for it. So because your soul comes through your music, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And they're craving more and more of that. So I think you're going to find some success. So that being said, let's play one of your tracks so
Oh,
everybody can hear what I'm talking about.
alright. Hey, guys. This is what we do.
I have two here. I have Right Now and Holiday Reimagined. Which one would you like to play, and what would you like us to know?
Yeah, let's do Right Here, and that was for a Tyler Perry brief.
Okay.
They wanted something specific for a club scene, and so this is what I made. And I think the coolest part about this track is the synth sound, the poppy sound you hear in the back that carries the whole song is my voice.
Oh,
So
okay.
I turned it into a percussive synth, which was fun.
Okay. Well, here we go. Right now. Let's play it.
Right.
Guess when we're gonna play it.
I know where this is going and it's going real fast. Let me tell you right now. Yeah. I know where this is going and it's going real fast. Let me tell you right now.
All right, hold up. Oh, hold up. Sorry.
Moved on so quickly.
I know. That was a fast song. I don't even have my horn ready. Hold on. There we go. Clinton has a DJ horn that he plays whenever something's hitting like that, and he has a button like that he actually hits on his board, but I have to do some things and it takes a while. So
You know what? You got to do what you got to do.
what was that brief like for that one? What did it say?
It said they wanted something to play in a club scene. Imagine people walking into a club.
Okay.
And I was like, I would walk into a club.
There you go. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Yeah, so it was a good time. There was more descriptors in there. I just can't remember. That was the biggest thing that stuck out.
Awesome. There were some fire emojis. I wasn't showing all the fire emojis. There were a lot coming in. So
let's go. Fire, fuego, everywhere.
Walking into the club. All right. Cool. So when you come up with music, let me talk a little bit about your process, right? Like,
Sure.
okay, you got a brief. And even before, briefs came, you probably had a process already in place. Like you seemed like somebody that would start with the lyrics based on your history. That song didn't have a lot of lyrics.
Nope, it was a club song.
So is every approach just kind of different? You're like, what's most important in this song? Let me start with that. Or how does your creative process go?
So one of my favorite things that Clint has said multiple times, I've heard him say it in the masterclass and I've heard him say it in a room live, is do what it takes to serve the song. And ultimately it comes down to do what it takes to have a service for people. Like, what does this brief need? That's my approach in songwriting. And so to hear him say that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's something I can understand. Like that resonates for me. So songwriting, it feels like whatever serves the emotion that needs to be amplified in the moment. If I'm writing with somebody else, whatever serves the goal and the vision, the idea that they have in mind for the song. Yeah. And whenever it comes to my own personal writing, I'll literally just sit down with a guitar and start singing words that come to mind. It usually is processing through emotion. I just don't know it yet.
Yeah.
And then by the end of it, I'll have a finished product. And most people would call it a product. Like that's what I'm accustomed to calling it. But ultimately it would be, like you said, a piece of my soul. Like, hey, this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
This is how this feels for me. So personal stuff is more of processing through emotion, but working collaboratively with people, it's what serves the mission, what serves the goal, what serves the idea.
Do you like, so that's got to be tough for you to balance, right? Like sometimes it requires part of your soul and your personal experience to serve a brief or a story.
Yes, sometimes it does.
Do you find that challenging at times?
I actually find it kind of cool, the marriage of those two worlds, like them coming together like that. I had a brief that I submitted. It got accepted into the Crucial library.
Yep.
And it's a song called Vilify. And you listen to the whole thing, you're like, this is a bop, this is a track. And I'm like, I almost cried writing through that. And I was collaborating with Johnny, was actually one of them, and another lady who was signed with Crucial. She worked as their rep. But I thought it was really cool to be like, I can take my personal experience and it can be in a commercial. What? I can use my personal experience in life and somebody can listen to it in a commercial or in a show and go, that's exactly how I feel. I've always wanted to say it, but didn't have the words. It's
Mhm.
just a different type of exposure. And I like it as an artist. There are some things I will never release. There
Yeah.
are some things I'm like, this is between the Lord and this is me in my room just working through something. But whenever it comes to being able to tap into experience for a brief, I actually find it really helpful and cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. What's the mastery class been like? What would you say is the top 1 or 2 thing? I mean, you've already said one of the things that you've learned, right?
Mhm.
Like serve the story, serve the brief.
Yeah.
What are a couple of other things that you've learned along the way that you think are valuable?
Man, learning the organizational skills that Clint has had to learn the hard way
Mhm.
has been so great. Where he's like, "Yeah, I've done this before, and so I made this to stop doing that." And I'm like, "Ah, what's up, Clint? I see you, brother." So that's been huge. I think him helping with resources of like, "Hey, these are people you can reach out to. Here's how to reach out to them. This is what they do not want. If you do this, they will not listen to you." He's like, "So you know why I know that? It's because I've done it." It's just I mean, that's the kindness of a teacher, right? You try to make it easier for the people behind you. So I'd say those are the two biggest thing: organization and then resources.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
Also,
how's it been going? Like, you got something placed in Crucial, you're submitting for Tyler Perry's things. Like, have you
mhm.
hits or placements or anything happened yet?
I've had acceptance into libraries. I need to check and see recently if anything's been placed. But as of right now, I haven't had anything that I know of. It's
Uh,
all been collaborations and submitting and getting into a lot of libraries.
it's just a matter of time.
I think so. That's how it
It is.
feels. I
It is.
haven't I haven't had this experience of feeling deflated about it. Like, the
Yeah.
biggest frustration I encounter is with myself. It's not with getting rejections or anything like that. Um, like, by the time I submit something, I already like it. And so if they don't like it, I'll use it for something else or
Yeah.
I'll submit it to somebody else. So, like, I'm not making things I hate. Like, I'm making things I actually enjoy. So, yeah.
I mean, that's the most important thing.
Oh, heck
Um,
yeah.
Yesterday in the live with Clint, we have a guy in our community named Frime Beats, and
Okay.
he kind of spelled it out for us in like one of his win posts because he just finished up an album. He's getting all the deliverables together. I don't know if you've done
Congrats.
it. Yeah, big win for him. Um, but part of that is, you make a 15-second version, a 30-second version, a
Yeah.
60-second version, all the different stems, all the different versions, no
Yeah.
vocals, with vocals, and
The
uh,
organization required.
no
Ugh.
drums and ambient only, and like all of these different things, right?
Yeah.
So you do all of that. That's kind of the admin kind of tough work to do to get it in
Mhm.
there because you have to have
Mhm.
a high attention to detail.
God bless.
Then you submit it, right?
Yeah.
And then it takes about 6 months for that album to pop up in their library.
Mm.
And then you're kind of waiting for either them to sell it or for a music supervisor to happen to pick your thing, right?
Yep.
So it takes a while. This
Yep.
is a long game.
It is.
So keep that in mind. When you have when you do, check your pro and you find your first placement, please, please, please let us know.
Oh, absolutely.
We're all going to celebrate it with you.
I'll be shouting it from the rooftop of the hub.
Awesome. All right, cool. So, I saw in here that you were helping out with, it was like the 50th anniversary of, I feel like it's something Clint's working on too. Um, where is your form? Hold on. I've lost your form. You're working on a big band, uh, something. Hold on. I got to find it.
A big band something. Why am I blanking on whatever you're talking about?
Hold on. Let me find out what you wrote. Give me a second. Normally I have the form up so I can reference it, but I have it closed. I was looking at other things. All right, here we go. All right. Um, no, it was something I was on the wrong page. So never mind.
I mean, that big band, that sounds exciting.
That does sound exciting. I was like, "Oh man, her tuba skills are going to come in
Yeah,
handy there."
100%. This is where they come to shine.
What is what are clients through Finch?
So Songfinch is a songwriting platform where people submit their personal stories and the
Mhm.
artists that work with Songfinch as partners, they create that person's story into a song.
Oh, that's cool.
So I've written 500 of them, which is, I mean, like, huge shout out to them, because that is something that honed my production skills
Yeah.
and the quick turnaround. We have 4 days.
Oh, wow.
4 days upon receiving the initial, what you guys would see as a brief. Like, receive
Yeah.
the initial story to break that down into a fully produced track.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So, like, it 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 helped me not just start something, but finish it.
Yeah.
Like, if I wasn't on, I wasn't hired again. Like, there was literal, like, if you got certain amount of strikes on being late on anything, you just wouldn't receive briefs for 2 weeks. So, like, I had to learn quick. Hey, you gotta stay on top of it, figure out a system that works for you. And for me, like, there was points where I was doing 3 of them in a day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the turnaround, the quality is different, right? Because people are looking for more singer-songwriter, acoustic pop. I would work on hip hop, but I would make those beats and reuse them
Yeah.
and just put different melodies on top of them. So it's a little bit different quality-wise. Still great. Like, still needed to be high end, but it's not the same as making someone's record for them.
Right.
Different quality in that way.
What are the songs used for?
They're sent to that person, whoever they wanted it written for, whatever occasion they
Oh,
wanted it.
okay.
And they are put on Spotify if the person purchases that with Songfinch.
Oh, okay. Well, you've
Mhm.
done over 500. Wow.
Mhm.
One thing that, we always say in the hub, Clint is always saying this, it's all about getting your reps, like getting as
Yes.
many, yeah, as many songs, as many,
Yep.
the more you finish, the better you get.
Oh, yeah.
And I always use an analogy. I'm sure you've heard this a million times. Well, maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But the pottery class analogy. Have you ever
Hit
heard of
hit
that?
me hit me with it, I'll tell you if I
All
have.
right. So, um, they actually did this as an experiment. They divided a pottery class in half, and they said, "All right, you for this semester work on making the perfect pot. You in this semester work on making as many pots as possible."
Yeah.
And then by the end, the ones that made them, had the more reps, that did it more times, had the better pot because they learned all of those lessons by
Yep.
failing along the way, right?
Yep. That makes sense. I've never heard that, but that's a great analogy.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense for you. 500 songs.
Yeah. Many pots. Many, many pots.
You got your vocal mixing templates down,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The shortcutting was absolutely learned, because you gotta every minute you shave off counts in getting it submitted on time.
yeah. That's amazing. That's
Yep.
awesome. So, what are you most excited about in the future? What's on the horizon for Chelsea Locklear?
What a lovely question. Like I said in the beginning, the collaborations are the things I'm always most excited about, because I just freaking love people. I
Okay.
really do. I love to work with them. I love learning from what other people are great at. I love learning from what other people are like, "Hey, don't do that." Every once in a while, trying it myself just to see if it was a them thing, and discovering they were just right and I should have listened. So this year I've gotten the beautiful opportunity of partnering up with a couple people that I've really grown to appreciate, like Michael and Bronx and Clint. That was really cool to be able to create a track like that together from the class. I'll be working with Omega Sparks, who, absolutely shameless plug, the Shades of Sync conference. He was one of the speakers up front because he created the song that won the brief last year.
Yeah.
Um, so he walked up all hyped with his belt raised up in the air, excited to be a part of it. We already finished our first song together. We're working on 2 more.
That's an amazing collaboration. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been a fun one too. Like, I like him as a person.
Yeah.
Like, and I like those other boys, or men, sorry. I call the guys boys. I like those other guys as people. Like, they're genuinely kind and cool and just good to talk to.
Okay.
So it's
I
great.
I don't think I ran into you at Shades of Sync. I think we maybe took a group picture and that was it.
We didn't meet at Shades of Sync.
I don't think so. Did
No,
we?
I think you're right. I'm more in awe that we didn't
I don't
make
think
that
we
happen,
did.
because I thought everybody from Clint's class at one point, I thought we were all together at the same table.
No,
But
no, I
no.
was off. I was off on another table or whatever.
Okay.
But
Well, hello, Jason.
why? I think Michael Connor got us all together for a big picture at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. God bless Michael. We
yeah.
love him.
Omega Sparks. Yeah, that's an amazing talent there. So you're gonna get some big opportunities
Good
working with
dude.
him. Yeah,
Yeah. Cool. Whenever I saw him up there, I remember thinking, I was like, I'd really like to meet him, but it didn't feel right to just go after him. It felt like I needed to let it be organic. And I know
yeah,
some people are like, that's dumb. That's just the way I felt.
yeah.
Um, so what's wild is come to find out, he's like, do you know I saw you from across the room and I knew I needed to work with you. And I was like, stop it. I had the same feeling.
That's
So he
awesome.
actually I shook his hand. He's like, "We're gonna work together. My name's Omega." And I was like, "I would like that. My name is Chelsea." So it was an immediate, we just knew something special was there without
Yeah,
having heard each other's stuff. So getting to meet him and then looking him up, listening to all the video game work he's done, um, and just all the crazy stuff he gets to do. And I just listening to the stuff they've played in Arena for gaming
yeah,
conferences and all that. I'm like, this is wild. He's really good. Like,
yeah.
I added some of his stuff to my run playlist for sure.
Well, I've added one of your songs to my playlist that I'm gonna play real quick because it's
All right.
the collaboration that you did with Bronx Child and Michael Connor Music and
Oh, let's
Clint.
go.
So I know you didn't submit this, but I want to hear it again.
I
So
didn't know if I was allowed to submit it. That was why I didn't.
well, Clint's here. If he wants me to stop it, he'll tell me to stop. But
Yes.
I'm gonna play it. It's better to just play it and then
Ask for
ask.
forgiveness.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
So
go.
let me share that real quick.
Never back down attitude. Metal stack, make me a pedestal. To bet on me is a sure thing. This is all I know, I can't lose. I need no intro, solid like Flintstone. Trying to get like me, you best break a wishbone. What didn't kill me gave greatness a window. You won't find it. Watch me win with my eyes closed. Watch me win. Watch me win. Watch me win. Watch me win. Top dog, all bite, all dubs, L's like no sleep, all night, all good, all right. Top dog, all bite, all dubs, L's like no sleep, all night, all good, all right. I need no intro, solid like Flintstone. Trying to get like me, you best break a wishbone. What didn't kill me gave greatness a window. You won't find it. Watch me win with my eyes closed. Watch me win with my eyes closed.
You ain't winning this when I'm here. I'm your competitor's greatest fear. I put in the hours, it's hard work. I built something from nothing straight out the dirt. Coach with the beast in the game. I'm just the best in the game. If you think you can see me, let me close my eyes and win boldly.
I need no intro, solid like Flintstone. Trying to get like me, you best break a wishbone. What didn't kill me gave greatness a window. You won't find it.
Yeah, watch me win. Watch me win.
Watch me win with my eyes closed. Watch me win.
Disgusting.
I was muted. I didn't want my voice to interrupt that song. That was awesome. That was incredible.
Yeah, man. What's another thing that was wild about that to me is we all played a part from 3 different states, 2 different countries. And that's one of the parts about collaboration that gets me so hyped is like, you don't even have to be in the same room
Mm-hmm.
to be able to match each other's energy and create something phenomenal. That's just crazy. And we couldn't have done that a couple years back. That was just not a thing.
Yeah.
So, and also, can we just do a I'm Clint coming in with rap? Come on, sir. Let's go.
Oh, that was Clint? I thought that was Bronx Child. Was that Clint?
No, that was Clint.
For real?
I don't know if he wants anybody to know that. Sorry.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
there he goes.
I'm not familiar with Bronx Child's work yet. We got to get him on
Yeah.
the next spotlight, or
Oh,
one of
yeah.
these upcoming ones if he's available.
Bronx is a great dude.
All right. I didn't know that was Clint. That was crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I do some vocal stuff. I was like, what? You do what now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people say like maybe we've like the world's different, right? Like it's almost like we know more people, but we don't know them as closely
Yep.
in some respects. Like groups like the Beastie Boys, for example. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're an
Yeah.
old 80s. Okay. Yeah, you're an old soul. You know
Oh,
old
yeah.
music.
Oh, yeah. I played Guitar Hero. I know who the Beastie Boys are. Yeah.
But like they started off like hanging out at the same record store way back in the
Yeah.
day, right? Nowadays, people aren't leaving the house as much, hanging out in real life,
Yep.
coming across chance meetings like that.
Yep.
And that part, some people are like, well, it's kind of sad that we don't do that anymore. But what we traded it for is like finding like-minded, talented people that we can work with virtually and send
Yep.
files back and forth and create masterpieces like we just
Mhm.
heard. So
Yeah.
I'll take that trade-off. I think it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. And just adjusting to the differences because the world's going to change all the time.
Yeah,
There's always going to be things that we miss, and there's always going to be new things.
that's life.
We're like, okay, I can work with this. I do think you can meet more people that you want to meet on purpose now, whereas you had to meet them by chance before.
That's true.
You had
Yeah.
to. Whereas now you can find a hub with a bunch of producers in it,
Yeah,
and you're all going for the same goal or a similar goal. You can do that now. You couldn't do that before.
that's true.
So
Yeah.
I'll take
You
it.
just
too.
you just be hanging out with people that aren't into the things you're into all
Yeah,
the
and then
time.
you keep talking, and then they just look at you like, "When are you going to be done?" You're like, "Never. I will never be done."
All right. Cool. So, all right. Let me see what else we have before we play your last song. Okay, yeah, Omega Sparks. Have you
Mhm.
I'm surprised, have you recorded something with Omega Sparks already?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yep. We just wrapped up our first single. It'll be released in the summer for satellite radio. This summer.
Oh, okay.
So we just finished it up last week.
That's awesome.
It's all mixed and mastered and ready to go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so let's play your last song. Everybody's digging the music. This looks like we have a holiday one this time.
Yeah, so
Holiday
this
reimagined.
this is the song Holiday by Madonna. So we did a
Holiday.
mhm.
All right.
We did a reimagined version.
Is it trailerized?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, it's
just-
actually meant to be more on the acoustic pop side of things.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, I
cool.
wanted to do it real different.
Those are if you do a cover the right way, in a brand new way that nobody's ever heard, yeah, those
Mhm.
they said that at the Shades of Sync. You remember them talking about that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Sure.
I started writing down a bunch of covers that I wanted to do while they were talking. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I love this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Maybe that was part of the inspiration. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let me share my screen real quick. All right. Share. Holiday reimagined. Let's go.
Holiday, celebrate. Holiday, celebrate. If we took for the good times. Forget about the bad times. Oh yeah, one day to come together to release the pressure. We need a holiday. If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate, just one day out of life, it would be so nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you. That's
You-
more my natural, organic, like close to my style. If I'm just writing in my room, that's how my brain works. That's a good encapsulation of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That yeah. Reimagine more covers, please.
Okay, I will.
And I'm
Yeah.
sure-
Just for you, Jason.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. It reminds me a little bit. Have you ever heard of an artist named Lizzie McAlpine?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of her music and
Okay.
similar. I mean, I think you're a little edgier, but it's like in that vein. I loved
Yeah.
it. It was great.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay, so I think we've covered your past, we've covered your present,
Mm-hmm.
we've talked some about your future.
Yep.
Anybody has any questions in the chat, feel free to ask Chelsea. But in the meantime, is there any parting words or nuggets of wisdom or tips or anything you'd like to share with the hub?
Probably. There's probably some nuggets in there. Y'all remember Bob Ross? You remember how he would paint sometimes the same thing over and over and over again? And he would accidentally drop paint on the canvas, or he would paint something he didn't intend to, and he called them happy accidents. I think it's not a nugget of wisdom from me, but it's something that's helped me have a lot more grace
Mhm.
for the things that don't turn out exactly how I imagined. I'm always passionate about excellence. But whenever something turns out different, or you find a different way to do something, those accidents can turn out to be major helps. So don't be so rigid in the way that you do things. Something been helpful for me. Like, let yourself make the mistake. Sometimes the mistake is what you need to make. It can make you better. It can also create an entirely different system that's more efficient, more effective, more impactful. So that's a big one. Don't be afraid. Some mistakes can be happier than we think. They don't have to be devastating. They can be good things. We can call it learning if we want. So
That's awesome.
I'd say that. And then do what you love and do it with people that you love. Always.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Those are gems. Oh, we got gems right here. And we do have one we do have one question from
Yeah.
KJ Lighthouse. Do you mix and master your own stuff?
I sure
Look at
do.
that. The 500 reps probably helped you learn how to do that pretty well.
Oh yeah. And you know what? To be fair, there are still some times where I'll do a mix in a newer genre and I'm still not happy with it. And it's just because it's different instrumentation. So like that's an area where I'm still trying to grow all the time, is in mixing, because it's such an art. Oh my goodness. Done it for thousands of songs.
Yeah.
And it's an art. There's a reason you can pay, easy $500 for a mix. There's a reason that's a thing. And it's because they're great at what they do.
Yeah.
So yes, I do mix and master. Also,
Awesome.
Lander is a great resource if mastering super intimidates you. It's like $100 a year, and you can do a bunch of masters, unlimited MP3s, and like 30 wave files or something like that. So
awesome.
if mastering intimidates you a lot, that's a good resource.
Perfect.
Yeah.
More gems on gems.
Gems.
I should have asked you this at the beginning and been like, just share your gems.
Share your gems. That'd be a great podcast. The Share Your Gem podcast.
Oh, there you go.
Love it.
All right, cool. So before we go, I do a little spiel. I
Okay.
just want everybody to know, like, there might be some people watching this who are not in the Sync Producer Hub and wondering what it's all about. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this, it's a community that has been put together with Anthony Clint Jr., who has found a lot of success in sync music. Um, the best thing about sync music, besides the collaboration and just being creative and kind of getting a thrill of hearing your stuff on TV and film, is that it's a way to create some passive income that just grows and grows and grows. Like it's like a snowball. It starts off small and it builds and builds and builds. Next thing you know, you've got 2,000 songs and catalogs with music libraries around the world and all of these different shows, it's something that will not only pay you um without you having to do, you do one track, it can pay you over and over again, right? Um Up to, I think it's 70 years after you die, you'll still be earning royalties
Let's go.
you created, or your family will be earning it, right? So it's pretty cool. So we're all part of this community. If you're interested, there is a link in the description of the YouTube video. Just click on that and you can learn more. It's more than just a community, it's like all of the coursework. Chelsea was mentioning she learned she's in the TV mastery class, which is kind of a next tier thing where um, you get all of the details, right? But if you join the hub, I don't know how many courses. You know what? Maybe let me share my screen real quick.
I can't remember.
Let me share. Hold on. Let me share this because I think I've got it on the right. Like here's the course section. And it just kind of keeps going and going and going, right? Like there's all of these courses that give you the exact things that you need to do to get your music into TV and film. Whatever might be first, like Chelsea was mentioning, you have to serve the story, you have to serve the brief, you have to format your music in a certain kind of way, you have to learn to use metadata so that people that are looking for your music can find it. Have to learn how to bounce out your stems, your versions, your all of those cut downs, all of those types of things. But you learn all of that here, and it's literally a roadmap. When I was hold on, let me hide this. Let me stop sharing. And I'm gonna give a little bit of my story, Chelsea, just because you're still waiting on that first placement. I want to let you know how it happened for me.
Yes, please. I'd love to hear.
Okay. um, like I took Clint's like back then he did like one-on-one mentorship.
Mhm.
And this was back in like 2022, I believe, right? I went hard at it, made a bunch of tracks, maybe like I don't know, 20 to 30, right? And I got them into
That's a good amount.
yeah, it was a good start. But then I decided like, oh, I'm gonna do all of these other things. I'm gonna try a beat store. I'm gonna try this and that, right? And I stopped. And then, I got, like, a placement on a WWE show
Okay.
out of the blue.
Yeah.
And then, like, these other little placements started to come up. "Oh, I'm on, like, Dateline NBC, and I'm on this show and that show," right? And I was like, "Oh, this is working." And then the check went from, like, being $1.42 to, like, a couple $100. And I was like, "Oh." Like, it's real money in
This
here.
is nice.
Yeah. So, like, maybe about a year, a little over maybe a year and a half ago, I started to go sync full time, and, it's just kinda growing from there. So but if I would have just stuck with it, just and now, right? So, it's always easy to start things, but it's hard to finish them as those 500 songs taught you.
Yeah. Yep.
Right?
Yes, and I did fail in the middle of all that several times, just to be clear.
That's true, and that happens in the sync as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you start you start doing the work, and then you're like, "Wow, this is a lot of work." And your brain and your soul is like, "Hey, we don't like doing all this work," and it tries to stop you. But Clint always says, it's consistency. Consistency is what separates you from every other talented musician out there that's
It's
more
true.
talented than you are,
Yep.
um, trying to do this, right?
Yep.
It's all about consistency. It's all about doing it every day. So while, you could join the hub, you can have all the courses, the tools, all of that stuff. Only you can actually make it really happen. You have to dedicate yourself. You have to have that discipline, and you have to come in day after day and put in the work. So I mean, I don't know. Anybody out there who's watching this is like, I'm thinking about joining the hub. If you're coming to the hub, you do still have to work. So I don't want you to think Clint's going to do it for you, but he's going to give you every tool and every direction and all the guidance, and the community's there to support you so that when you do hit any
Oh yeah.
roadblocks, we're here to help. And a lot of talented people to collab with right off the bat.
Yeah, that's true. I remember during the Shades of Sync, Clint and Joshua were talking back and forth about the op that everybody could submit to win that song of the year
Mhm.
for the, what is the word I'm looking, conference. That word was gone for a second. It was like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be here. They were talking back and forth, and I don't remember the exact numbers, but it was in the tens of thousands of people who opened the brief. And what did he say? Like, I want to say like 30 people submitted.
I have it in my notes. So I took diligent notes at that conference. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think it was 20,000 people, and it was 20 something people that actually submitted. I mean, people submitted music, but they didn't meet the requirements.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
So
which is a
there's
whole nother attention to detail side of things. But what you're saying about the showing up and the continuing to do it matters, because anybody can open the email. Anybody can create a song that's a producer.
yeah.
But not everybody will follow the directions and submit something that we can actually review.
Yeah.
And most people won't submit at all. Like,
Yeah.
that's been something that plays in the back of my head when I'm pitching to libraries. It's like,
Absolutely.
everybody can open this, but not everybody's going to submit to it.
And if you're not 100% confident in the quality of your music, if you're like, oh, like you're your own worst critic, keep that in
Mhm.
mind,
Oh,
right? So put it out there.
Oh, yeah.
Let in the hub every Friday night, Clint runs he'll listen to your music and give you feedback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I've been in like other programs where they'll charge you extra for something like that to get like feedback from somebody with
Yep.
that much experience in sync music.
Oh, yeah.
They'll charge you a
Okay.
lot of money. So like
Yep.
it's just part of being there, and he
Which is
gives up
awesome.
his Friday nights to do that. So take
We
advantage.
love Clint.
Yeah, while it's here, take advantage of that.
That's right. Yeah. And as far as the, like, your own worst critic thing, Michael Connor, he posted in the hub about this. But we created a song together. I did vocals, he did the production on the track.
Mhm.
And him and I both were like, this isn't the quality that we wanted for either of us. Like, my vocals, I wanted different stuff. His piano, he wanted his strings, he wanted different stuff.
Mhm.
And we submitted it, it was accepted.
Yeah.
And he texts me back. He's like, "Hey, so they took it." I was like, "Stop it. They did."
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, sometimes something that you think is not as great is perfect for what somebody else needs. So,
Yes. Yeah, I'm working on a one right now that I'm gonna ask Chelsea to collab with me on. She may or may not have time to do it.
she's gonna do her best.
Okay. But this is one of the tracks where I was like, it's not really the way I want it. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Mhm.
not quite how I envisioned it. Like you were talking about earlier, you get a thought in your head of how it should sound, and then you spill
Uh-huh.
some paint, right?
Yeah.
S-
Yep.
um, but no, even if it's not 100% like, oh my God, this is the favorite thing I've ever done, I would still submit it because,
Go
like she
for it.
mentioned, 20,000 people opened it and only 20 met the requirements. So
Man, hearing that number,
submit it.
it made me so mad. I was like, "Oh, I wish I would have signed up for this earlier and seen that email." Oh, oh, that's crazy.
All right. Well, Chelsea, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Any other last parting words? I know you've already dropped so many gems that, our pockets are full, but anything you just want to say to the hub before we go?
Um, I do have one more thing that comes to mind. One, thank you for having me. I'm grateful, and I love being able to learn through this process. It's been so sweet. Um, Networking is one of those things I feel I'm not strong in, but I love people. And what I've watched work really well for myself is I see people as people and not opportunities. Like, I don't look at a person and think, what can they get from me? Or what can they do for me? I look at a person and I think, I wonder what we can make together. And I've noticed that mindset creates a really healthy foundation in interacting with people. And I
Amen.
think it's something across the board it could be something that we do better for each other, which is not looking at each other wondering how we can squeeze the juice. Like how much money can I make from being with that person? It's like, no, look at them like a real person who matters and wonder if it's a good thing for y'all to collaborate and make something beautiful. So people are not meant to be opportunities. They're just people.
Amen.
Yeah.
Oof. You're so wise.
Thanks.
No worries.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you for the conversation. Everybody in the hub, thank you for coming. And if you're not in the hub, thank you for watching this as well. We will see you in Friday night. Clint has first he has a Q&A, right? So if you have any questions and you're kind of want to dip your toe, you want to learn more, you're like, I don't know if the hub's for me or something like that, you can always go to that Friday nights at 8:00. He does a Q&A. Ask him any question you want about it, and he's there to answer it. It's on YouTube. Yeah. Clint, hold on. Let me find the link real quick. Here we go. 1 second. Let me go to his. Here we go. I found it. Pop it in there. You have any questions, he'll do that. And then he has a listening session afterwards. You do have to be in the hub for him to listen to your music and give feedback. But if you have any questions about it, the man's there to answer your questions. So thank you for your time, Chelsea. We appreciate it. And we'll see you around the hub.